Hey guys, this is RuRoniK95 here, and welcome to the 2023 edition of my DVD and Blu Ray Collection Library video series. So today we're going to be taking a look at some movies and some anime that I know a lot of you want to check this out because these are the ones that came out in 1994 during the 90s on here as well. Because I know a lot of you want to check this out, because even though last time on my previous video under the 1993 category under movies, TV series, and anime, I forgot to show you my Lupin the Third Voyage to Danger DVD, which I believe it's in my anime collection, which is right on the top of my bookcase as well. I forgot to show you in the video, but don't worry, pretty soon I will be doing it in the future videos, in the 2024 edition of my DVD and Blu Ray Collection Library video series as well, for the most part as well. So, let's dive right into this today on the Physical Media Video Library series. Welcome back! So last time I already showed you in my previous video that I have been done yesterday, I forgot to show you the Lupin the Third Voyage to Danger DVD. That was a 1993 anime special, which I have it in my anime collection right there, which I forgot to show you in the previous video. But don't worry, I will show it in the 2024 edition of my DVD and Blu Ray Collection Library video series. Is that because I always got it planned as well. Well, you know what I mean though, because that's how I've got my own little topic for this as well. So today we're going to be showcasing something that I have here under the 90s as well. And these are basically the 1994 category under movies, and there's some anime on here, because I know a lot of you want to check it out as well, because I wanted to do this as well. So, without any further ado, which is right here, right now, let's dive into the category on there, because let's begin. The first one here I have here that I got under the movies, I think this is the one that I have as well, because this the one that I wanted to show you that I have here on VHS, and that is Iron Will. Yeah, I've seen this movie a while back on the VCR back in 2009. Yeah, because I never knew that this is a 1994 movie, though. However, this is actually donated to the library book sale back in 2006 or 7. I had to get this on VHS because this was on sale as well. However, yeah, this is actually the one that I have here on VHS as well. Yeah. Let me see if there is a print date on the VHS. I'm not sure if this is actually a 1994 or 99. Let's see the print date on this VHS on the side. This was released on VHS on March 10th, 1999. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if I'm not mistaken on this. Yeah, because I wasn't sure if this is actually a 1999 VHS release, if I'm not mistaken, which I remember though. Well, you know what I mean. Well, however, this is available on DVD on Amazon that I found. We got the word for this as well. And another movie that I found here on VHS that I have stumbled that I came across for this, and for some reason is that this was a certain VHS that I just found, and this particularly of when I come across for this And I think this is the one, which was the that I found with among other VHS tapes, because the VHS case was missing, but I still have proof that I found. That is D2 The Mighty Ducks. Yeah, this is actually the sequel to the first Mighty Ducks movie on VHS. However, the print date on this VHS was released on July 19th, 1994. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a VHS release, by the way, because I never knew about this as well, because I have come across about movies that were released in 1994. And another movie that I have right here under the DVD that I got as well, I think this is the one which is the more must-watch as well, especially if you want to watch an adaptation, and that is The Jungle Book. This is directed by Steven Sommers, who recently worked on The Mummy and The Mummy Returns, and I think he also directed Van Helsing. However, this movie is presented in 16:9 widescreen enhanced for television, and this also includes the making of Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book, and this has a audio commentary with director Steven Sommers and editor Bob Duxay as well. Yeah, because I never knew that. I have stumbled across for this, if I'm wondering as well, because I still seem to know for this as well. However, this movie stars Jason Scott Lee, Cary Elwes from Bram Stoker's Dracula, Sam Neill from Jurassic Park, and he was also in The Mouth of Madness also. And this also stars John Cleese, who recently worked on most of Monty Python as well, in case you're wondering as well. There's only 16 chapters in the movie. However, this movie's more different than the 1967 Disney animated version one. And no, this is not the 2016 one. No, this is the must-watch of this version on there, because this is the true live-action adaptation on there. Yeah, and this is the way of how I wanted to come across for movies as well. Yeah, this is, well, most of these ones on there, particularly. And at last, I have right here on VHS that I just found at a thrift store for like $5. I think I used to have this on VHS, but I lost it when I first came here, though. But I had to get this as well until I can pick up a if I could ever find a Blu Ray release on this on there, and that is Speed. This movie stars Keanu Reeves, Dennis Hopper, and Sandra Bullock. Yeah, this is a great movie, though. And this particularly how I wanted to come across for this. However, here's the tape of this movie I have as well. I'm wondering if I stumble and notice that. Yeah, this is a 1994 Fox Video release on VHS. Yeah, this is a sticker label on these older Fox Video releases on here, as well, because just because they They have one of those presented it in hi-fi stereo and mono compatible as well. Yeah. This is back then when they had these ink label on these 20th Century Fox video releases on here. But nowadays it's called 20th Century Studios because Disney owns Fox now, because if I'm mistakenly that I have right there as well. Overall, this is a great movie though. I love this movie. However, this movie's available on DVD, and I'm not sure if I could have ever track a Blu-ray down, because I was wondering if, okay, like most movies that were on DVD and Blu-ray, I'm hoping if Speed will ever get a proper 4K Ultra release on Blu-ray for this as well, because I must say, because it would be great to have this movie to have a good proper Blu-ray treatment on there, because it would be awesome if this will ever get a proper Blu-ray release. Then this means it would be at a good, better quality, which is a more better quality to put on the 4K Ultra release than the VHS quality has as well, because it would be great to have a good proper 4K Ultra release on there. And pretty soon there are some other movies on here, like Terrence Hill, that I don't have, like these other movies on there that I need to get that are on DVD, like the Western Christmas movie with Terrence Hill and Bud Spencer, which was their last movie, which is called Troublemakers, which is their last Western movie together in the 90s. Yeah, I think that was their last movie they did as well, which I think it's available on DVD under Image Entertainment on DVD. Pretty soon I will pick it up on DVD at one point, because this is a must-own to come across for this. And also, there's the movie that I don't have that I really wanted to get on DVD, which is part of the View Askew Universe saga on here, and that would be Clerks. Clerks, in my opinion, is basically my favorite movie directed by Kevin Smith, because, what can I say, because Clerks, in my opinion, is one of my favorite movies that were directed by Kevin Smith on here as well, because I must say, for my opinion about Clerks, though, it is a lot more enjoyment to watch, though. I'll probably pick it up on DVD at one point as well. So that's pretty much it that I have for the movies under the category on there that were released in 1994. Because that's pretty much that I have. Because I have 3 that are on VHS, but there's 1 on DVDs as well. Particularly. There's also some movies that were available on Blu-ray, as well as 4K Ultra HDs on here, or whatever the things you could find everywhere that was available as well, particularly because that's how I wanted to come across for this. And finally, to the anime that I have right here, and I think this is the one here, and I got it when I was at the library book sale, because this was a former library copy, and that is Marmalade Boy. This DVD, this is a former library copy, because I think this is part of the Ultimate Scrapbook Volume 1 DVD. Yeah, this is only disc 1. I'm wondering if I could pick up those DVD sets that has all 3 discs on here. or yeah, disc 1, 2, and 3. That might be volume 2 and volume 3 as well. However, disc 1 only has the first 6 episodes as well, because this is a former library copy, by the way, because they slapped it with a disc card on one of those library bindings like this. I don't get of why they just use a photocopy machine. I mean, I just don't like how it looks all photocopied like this, where it's all black and white and all. I mean, doesn't they ever use to have it in full color, though? Well, that's just my opinion, though. But pretty soon I will pick up a complete DVD set of this as well. Well, by the way, this is part of the Tokyo Pop DVD releases, that's why. And also, my favorite anime series that I have right here that I got on DVD, which I think this is part of my anime collection, because I have a whole bunch of those, and that is Mobile Fighter G Gundam. One of my favorite anime series on here, because, what can I say? In my opinion, Mobile Fighter G Gundam is one of my all-time favorite Gundam series on here. I mean, I think I remember seeing Mobile Fighter G Gundam on Toonami when it was originally on Cartoon Network back in the day, though, because, in my opinion for this series, because I remember I remember coming home from school back in the early 2000s, just so I could catch it on Toonami, which I think this comes on, which back in the early 2000s, which I remember as well, because this is before, yeah, because this is a bit, the whole point out of, how I can noticed about that. But then again, because, however, Mobile Fighter G Gundam did got a Blu Ray release that was put out originally, which I think that completes the entire set series as well. Because I'm pretty sure that I'm acquiring to get more remaining volumes of Mobile Fighter G Gundam, because I have a feeling I'm going to complete all of them as well, because I'm still missing Volume 5 as well, because I'm pretty sure I'm getting it at one point, as well as Volume 7, 8, and 9, and 10 of Mobile Fighter G Gundam. I'm pretty sure I'll pick it up at one point, because I think the 12 volumes completes the entire set of this series. Pretty soon I will rewatch this anime at one point, because it is a fun and enjoyment to watch as well. And at last, I have here, because I got 2 more titles of anime that were released, that came out in 1994. And I think this is the one that I have here on DVD that I got back in 2019, and that is Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. However, this is the version that I have here on DVD is from, what was it? Renegade Home Video. Because I never knew about this as well, because I stumbled to come across for considering the fact for this as well, because I just wanted to know how this has got through my mind for this as well, because, yeah, I just wanted to know for this as well, particularly of what I wanted to come across for this as well. However, this has the music by Alice in Chains, KMFD, FDM, Silverchair, and many more music artists, because it has all the music from Sony. However, this was available on Blu-ray from Discotek Media, which it has the original Japanese dub with the original Japanese BGM soundtrack on here. However, this DVD only has, like, I believe 24 chapters on here. Yeah, because I can put this movie on the par with Fatal Fury, the motion picture, which I don't have Fatal Fury, the motion picture at this point because it's been a while since I saw Fatal Fury, the motion picture on YouTube when I was watching it on my tablet back in 2018 as well. I might as well pick that up on DVD or Blu-ray at one point because it's been a while since I saw it as well. However, it did got a Blu-ray release from Discotheque Media not too many moons ago. However, it was available on DVD from Viz Video back in the late 90s as well. And at last, this OVA series that I consider to be one of my favorite OVAs that I wanted to rewatch as well. And that is Macross Plus. What can I say about Macross Plus? Because this is one of those excellent series that I wanted to say. This is digitally remastered, and this has the Macross Plus musical photo gallery on here. And this has the Japanese production team credit menus on here. And there's a lot more on this DVD-based content as well. This is a 1999 manga entertainment release on here. Well, if this kind of looks like if this will ever get like a proper Blu-ray release on here. Yeah, this series is directed by legendary director Shoji Kawamori, who recently brought you Ulysses 31, Super Dimension Fortress Macross, and Mobile Suit Gundam 0083 Stardust Memory as well. Yeah, this is a 4-episode OVA series. Inside what we got here. Nice. This is the one that I found here. The ultimate animation on here. It says, join the manga club on here. The fan club. Oh yeah, the merchandise on here. There's titles for other anime. I see. There's New Dominion. No, not New Dominion. Mad Bull 34 or something. Yeah, I think that. So there's the Guyver, Devilman, and the OVA series, and Violence Jack. I can recognize Violence Jack on there. It's pretty neat, huh? Well, most of these titles, I think they ever got like these Blu-ray releases from Discotheque Media on here, which I didn't even know that as well, particularly. There's only whatever I come across for this as well. Wow, this came with a. There's only on the back of this, it has a advert like this as well. Let's see. Look for these new DVD titles from Manga Entertainment and Palm Pictures. Yep, it says Devil Old Man Volume 1 and 2. Yeah, I might get Devilman OVA series on there. As well as The Wings of Onimes, or whatever you pronounce that. There's also General Chaos. Never heard of it, but I might check it out. There's a lot of other titles from Manga Video on here. Well, most of the titles from Manga Video were also got picked up for the Blu-ray releases by Discotheque Media as well. However, this is actually a 4-episode OVA, what Macross Plus was as well, particularly. And they also came with that as well, just like mine. However, for the thing about this as well, there's only 2 volumes of this as well. All 4 episodes as well. And however, there is also the movie edited version of Macross Plus. I don't have the movie version, but pretty soon I will pick up the movie version of this OVA series at one point as well. But for right now, I have is the 4-episode OVA version. Yeah, just because, you know, OVAs are basically direct-to-video anime as well. This is the good stuff as well, particularly. Yeah, because in my opinion about Macross Plus, this is the Top Gun of Japanese anime as well. Which, you know what I mean, though, because I was wondering if this will ever get a Blu-ray release on there. I mean, it would be great if this will ever get a proper Blu-ray treatment, on like a standard definition Blu-ray treatment. Like most anime titles got these standard Blu-ray treatments on here. What Discotheque Media has as well, particularly. So that's pretty much it that I have for the category under anime on here, because for the most part is that I just wonder of how I could come across for that as well, because, and I still say for this as well is that I have most of these as well, because I wanted, well, the reason is simple, because I just want to know of how I want to realize is that I have been come across for, I've been doing this as well, because I still say for how I wanted to do something for the thing as well, is that the thing is that I have been realizing as well, because I have been getting a lot of some information whenever I've been researching through categories that, especially the ones that came out in 1994, especially for movies and anime that and television series on here. But there's also some cartoons like the Gargoyles, which I think Season 1 and Season 2, Volume 1 and 2 on DVD that were available, because that's for the majority of what I have been researched as well. According to the facts of how I've been researching for things of how I wanted to go into the whole in-depth thing for some thing that I wanted to pick, that these are the ones that came out in, like, I believe it was 1994, because, and then eventually how it has got to this. So, but then again, I just wanted to realize for the fact for this as well, because, well, because that's how I've been doing for all this as well. And for some of the, I think there's still some of the thing as well, particularly as well, because, yeah, this how has come to me for this as well, of what I can know for that as well, because I just wanted to know of how it has got to this as well. But that's just besides the point, though. So anyway, so that's going to be it for my video here for today, you guys. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's what I'm saying for this video, because this is the first time I wanted to showcasing some movies and some anime that came out in 1994, though? Well, the thing is that I have a feeling of how I want to come across for doing something of this as well, of all sorts as well, for my whereabout as well, because it's just simple as that, of how I wanted to do something for that as well, because I'm almost finishing up on the 90s decade on the category under movies, television, as well as cartoons and some anime on here. Because I'm almost done in the 90s on here. I'm getting closer to the 2000s and the 2010s decade, which I have a feeling that's why. But that's just besides the point, though. Hope subscribe for more content. If you want to check out my Anime Planet or Analyst, feel free to check out at your leisure as well. Smack the like button if you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, especially if you're new to my channel, because I'm always getting into the Blu-rays and DVDs as well. It's everything from Criterion and other cool ones I have as well. And also, smack the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified also as well for more latest updates on here, just to keep you notified as well. And that's what I got for today. Wow. I have a feeling for the whole thing of doing videos like this as well. This is Rurouni K95 saying thank you for watching my video, and I'm glad you liked it. Hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Hope you have a great day. This is Rurouni K95 signing off, and thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you soon for more videos.